Hey, good Monday morning, vintage hockey loving friends out there in Cyberland. Welcome back to the channel. Every Monday we open up some vintage hockey, and it's November, and we need to do a versus video. Now, I didn't put my versus sweater on. It's a little warm in the house today since I'm filming this little bit before November. I have the versus sweater right up there, so we're going to do a versus video today. I had some time where I could just film a bunch of videos today and I'll upload them in the future. And this is going to be posting in November for November versus. And we're going to versus 2 packs. O-Pee-Chee versus Topps. Dun dun dun. So you can see we have 2 packs of 90-91 O-Pee-Chee and Topps. This should be a good pack. That's not the the gross packs that I have in that one box there. And I picked up some O-Pee-Chee at a show recently. So need to slow down, talk, brain, catch up with lips. So let's versus these. I'm gonna flip the camera. You're gonna hit subscribe, and we'll give you some more information on those packs. Hang on. All right, so here we go. So Topps has 396 cards in the set. It gets a 6.7 rating on the trading card database. Notable rookies, you got Roenick, Ranheim, Mogilny, Makarov, Cujo, Curtis Joseph, Mark Recchi, Richter, Modano. There are a bunch of variations in here. They call them the print code variations, print code C or D. And generally, I think the print codes just mean that they were double printed, but they use different printing plates or something like that. O-Pee-Chee has 528 cards in the set. It gets a 7.4 rating, and I didn't notice any notable rookies above the 396 of Topps, so there's a few of them. Let me know if I'm missing anybody or something. So we'll see. Now, Topps usually get twice as many cards, so but we're just going to do a one-on-one and see how it goes. Who's going to be the winner? Let me know in the comments. Let's go with the underdog, O-Pee-Chee, only because there's just fewer cards in the pack, so they need to really bring it. The inserts were different, too, so I'm looking forward to seeing that. All right, the gum is stuck to Victor Tikhonov, and it did come off, so hey, not a bad stick of gum there. I think I'm going to just eat that now. No, don't chew the gum, don't eat the gum. All right, Central Red Army card, so not bad. That's the coach, right? Yeah, that's what when I turned it over, I just realized that. That's the coach. All right, so we'll put that there. All right, who did we get? Greg Hoggood. And you can see what the backs look like. Again, they have the nice white print, stock, cardboard stock, so a little better feel to them. But again, still a little rough cut. And you see I just pulled some off of their one. Brian Leach, there's a good card. Nice, Brian Leach. All right, so O-Pee-Chee, Dave Gagne. Okay. Alexander Smirnov, and that's the Dynamo Riga. That's the Soviet versus NHL record there. So that's the, what do they call that? The Soviet League. Lyndon Byers. Okay, don't know much about him. Mike Hartman, Sabres. Eero Järvi with the Nordiques. Did I say that right? And Jeff Smith with the Oilers. So again, they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards plus the Central Red Army card. Those were numbered different. Yeah, those are numbered different. Those were the inserts, and then this was the base card. But man, that's got look at that little bit of damage right there, because that's numbered 499. So, all right, there we go. That's O-Pee-Chee. Let's see how Topps does. Dun dun dun. All right, Topps. Oh, come on. You can do it. Oops, I'm going to rip it now. I have so many of these packs, it probably really doesn't matter. All right. Ooh, there's the gum. Don't eat the gum. Don't chew the gum. Little gum compared to the nice big gum. All right, so gum. Oh, no, this is wax stain, but decent player for wax stain card. Rod Brindamore. Nice card. Is that his rookie? I don't think I saw his name on the list, but I could be wrong there. Rod Brindamore, I think he was a year before playing with the Blues. So, all right, let's put him up there. Why not? Okay, we got, I don't know which way to start. Let me flip them over. Oh, heck, just do this. Bob Carpenter. There we go. John Tonelli. Sylvain Lefebvre. I think I said that right. Troy Looney. Mike Bullard. Charlie Huddy. Okay, good player there. Does it say the 14 cards in one? Yep. Here is the nice glossy insert. The team scoring leader, Pierre Turgeon. There we go. Nice. All right, now we're back to regular. Mike Tomlak. Dave McElwain. Did I say that wrong? I know you've corrected me, Montreal Sports. McEllen. I have to look back at the old videos. Craig Janney. James Patrick. Nice. Mark Janssens. Trent Yanni. And we got Wayne with the erasers. This is card number 1. And again, there's the print mark. This is print mark D. I know there's some people that collect them, but I don't think it adds any value to them. They were just double printed. So Wayne Gretzky. All right, there we go. Let me flip the camera and we'll check out here. Hang on. All right. Well, no giant bangers in both those packs, but let me know what you think, if you think one pack or if I missed somebody. I did take a quick listen. So I did Dave McElwain, Sylvain Lefebvre, and Troy Loney, from what I could tell. I couldn't find anybody pronouncing his name on the YouTube, so maybe help me out. I mean, Yarvi, but what about the first name? So I'm not too familiar with how much he played, but I'm going to give it to Topps. I mean, it did have the Wayne Gretzky in there. It did have the Pierre Turgeon glossy. Very nice. Rod Brindamore, even though it's on the wax stained. O-Pee-Chee had that Brian Leach and maybe the Alexander Smirnov from the Russian subset there. So let me know. So that was today's Versus Card 2 packs. Thank you for being here. Hit that subscribe. We'll see you later. Bye.